Morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you are. And welcome back to the Beta Plan, playing Vampire the Masquerade on the Antitribu mod. And last time we left off, we blew up a warehouse of astrolite, and we had to run the final stretch using our black metamorphosis to push the people out of the way as they came running at us, trying to stop us, but they didn't know that the whole place was gonna blow up. And when we did come out alive, we met this vampire. At least I assume so from his fangs, and from the fact that he changes forms, I assume he is a gangrel. Well, changes forms like a gangrel can, not like in a Tzimisce just morph in their body. They are useful. That discipline is useful for sure, but they don't change into a wolf form, beast form, by my knowledge. So, yeah, that warehouse, that was me.
Hopefully no Sabbat saw you escape. They can be somewhat antagonistic.
I think some might have, but then again, they might have blown up. So, who are you, and whose side are you playing for, Wolfie?
I see my reputation, for once, does not precede me. My name is Beckett. I haven't been following you per se. We've just coincidentally been at the same places at the same time, for different reasons. So sorry if I unnerved you. Tell me, have you by chance seen or felt anything strange since your embrace?
Dude, I've become a vampire. I have these awesome powers. This shadow just heeds my every call and command. Besides, I saw a ghost at a hotel.
A ghost? Quite ordinary. I generally pay wraiths no mind. All but a few are willing to give up their secrets.
Okay, how about the kindred on the beach are not really kindred, if that's what you're going on about. Strange that, like, you probably know this, but still. The kindred on the beach, they're not real vampires. Are you looking for the thin bloods? Harbingers of the apocalypse, they say they are called?
Thin bloods. They're a fascination of mine. They are considered a weaker, more human-like kindred. Hence the name, Thin Blood. But they are sired same as any of us. I've heard a large concentration of them live in this city. They're one of the reasons I'm in Los Angeles.
Well, they're on the beach. Let's not give away the secret of the Baroness, because she would kill me, and despite being Malkavian a little crazy, I think she will be crazy enough to follow on that thread. Moreover, we're still in Santa Monica. So, no, I didn't really see anything else out of the ordinary.
Most of my contacts here report sensing something unusual in the night air, like a sense of dread or pressure. But I'm not a native to these parts, so I can't tell if it's irregular. And since you're still fresh, perhaps you're not attuned to it. Pleasure meeting your acquaintance, but there are rumblings for me to discredit. We shall, I'm certain, meet again. Or never again. Good night, young one, and be careful. You're very likely being hunted by the Sabbat.
Yeah, good night, Beckett. About that hunting about the Sabbat, I don't actually like that personally after all. I agree, these powers are awesome. They're what separates us from the humans. We should use them. I mean, come on, it's how I just destroyed I don't know how many of them. Well, at least we're back. By the way, you are quite knowledgeable, right? I may have to have some words with you as well, Mr. Bertram Tung.
Nice work, fledgling. I felt that explosion a mile away. It's all over the news, too. Man, there's gonna be some pissed off Sabbat just howling for blood tonight.
Damn. You need a dentist. Like, no. You don't need a dentist, you need a miracle worker. Thanks. So, do you know someone named Beckett?
Beckett? Well, I know of him. Why?
I spoke with him.
No kidding. Huh. Must be something major happening if he's in town. Beckett is a historian of sorts. He's unearthed more vampire lore than anyone. Well, that's all Beckett does. Seek the truth behind our condition.
Right, say, Bertram. I have some serious questions for you, actually, if I may. After all, I kinda did your dirty work.
What do you need?
So, what's the deal with you and Therese Vormana, for instance? Because, yeah, I don't really get it.
That was just silly vampire politicking, fledgling. No more. You get used to that kind of thing.
Sounded pretty vicious to me.
Of course it did. As if vampires and women both weren't insecure enough. Get them together in one Malkavian body, and look what happens.
Well, that just almost hinted as if you know, but I'm not gonna spill the secrets the way you're looking at me. You want me to say something. So, talk about drama queens, huh? Women.
Yeah, no kidding. Now that the Camarillas moved into LA, Therese wants the title of Prince of Santa Monica. I guess she saw me as a threat. Funny thing is, I could care less.
You don't want the job?
I wouldn't want to be the Prince of Terre Haute. I leave that headache to the Ventru. Besides, there's only like 4 vampires in all of Santa Monica. Some kingdom.
Wait a second, 4. I've met Therese. I know of you. The guy that stands in the surf bar is a vampire. Oh, and the guy that said you shouldn't talk to me. Yeah, that makes 4. Alright. So I met them all. Right, okay. That is funny. Let me ask you about something else.
Like what?
Like, I want to know a little bit more about the Sabbath Camarilla thing, because I'm being forced to work for the Camarilla, and I don't like it, and I'm not sure what the Sabbath are about, because everybody just says a damn thing.
Sure, fledgling. It's war out there, after all. You should know all you can about the different sides.
Aye, indeed. So, what can you tell me about, this Camarilla?
The Camarilla works. When you let vampires run wild, you wind up with caitiff frenzying in the streets, then Bloodlines the Masquerade, and hunters sniffing around. Law and order is the kindred's friend.
Ugh. So, what's a caitiff, actually?
Caitiff are just riffraff vampires. Don't know anything about vampire society. Don't know their clan. Mutt vampires. What I suspect you were perilously close to becoming if LaCroix hadn't intervened.
My sire was sitting right in front of me. Thank you very much. Let's continue about the sects. So tell me about the Sabbat.
You ask me, the Sabbat makes no sense. They couldn't care less about the Masquerade, and they seem to care even less about themselves. It's like, hey, let's all spread hell on Earth so we can feel big and bad. Oops. I'm dead. Now how did that happen?
Yeah, you sound very biased.
Yeah.
So I heard about this other group. Don't know where I picked that up again, but
The Anarchs.
what can you tell me about them?
Yeah, I respect what they do, strenuous liberty and all that jazz, but they're kidding themselves. Wherever there's an ounce of power to be had, there'll be people dicking each other over. You think the Camarilla invented that?
No, but it's certainly enforcing it. So what do you know about this guy that leads these Anarchs, apparently, as they are called? This Nines Rodriguez?
From what I hear, he's a likable sort, and that's a problem. Nines Rodriguez is the kind of guy you want on your side, and more kindred go Anarch every day because of him.
I see, but Jack told me that the Camarilla and Sabbat were kind of new to town. So, let me to ask you more about the clans of the Camarilla that I'm so forced to work for.
Sure.
Well, I haven't met any true Burha, but this Beckett is a gangrel, I thought I heard, so tell me about it, the gangrel.
Well, they fancy themselves loners and drifters running around the countryside and barking at the moon. It's all just an act. Gangrel can walk upright. They just choose not to.
Okay, I'm going to ask you 1 or 2 more questions. Because you're not giving me information, you're giving me opinions.
Sure.
So, seeing she is the prince, more or less, tell me about Malkavians.
Malkavians are, interesting. There's something to them. Learning to sort the wisdom from the bullshit can be some work, and, not all of them are worth listening to, but, they're all good fun, if you ask me.
Alright. That's probably Ned's influence
Sure.
talking that. So let's ask about one more other clan. I don't care so much about your ones. Tell me about the Venture, the prince one.
Well, they get a bad rap, if you ask me. Everyone likes to take shots at the man in charge, but when it comes to getting the job done, the Ventru know how to step up. They can take the heat.
Yeah, you are typical minion stuff. See ya, buddy. I will not be a minion, and I need some blood. Oh, why do you put two bumps right in front of me when I can't drain them? Wait a second, is that a... No, that's a copper. That's not a vampire hunter. I would have loved to drain... There's the vampire hunter. Right on my crosshair. Great. Cannot even ask for some blood of a lady that works the oldest profession in the world. I have to be a sneaky ass thing, get by him and see if we can get some blood on the other side. I must say, this has been a blood draining filled episode. Oh, hell no, I just lost more blood. And these people are talking together, so I can't get to them. Right, this might be the best moment to use a blood bag, unless we want to use up one of our... We might want to use a blood bag, unless I want to go and do the rat thing. Sorry, that was a little bit convoluted. So, I wonder now that I've done this, let's talk to Mercurio. He's a ghoul. Guy that will get cravings around him. Whoa. Okay. Hello, Capas. We'll talk to you in a moment before I go blood crazy on you. Why are you all standing outside of Gallery Noir? I need to know if you get any evidence. Don't want any evidence leading to me, and otherwise I will need to have to clean it up. Whoa. Mercurio? Okay, Mercurio is gone. That is not a good thing. Also, you said you would get me some stuff when I needed it. You're not holding your end up of the bargain, buddy. I need some blood. Crying out loud, man. I also have some weapons to sell. You know what? Let's get rid of the weapons before we talk to the coppers. Otherwise, it's like, why are you carrying so many potentially lethal weapons and really lethal weapons? And before anyone asks that, because our golf club need not be lethal, but could be lethal. But I'm also carrying a machete, and I'm carrying a katana, and I'm carrying a switchblade, I think, and several guns. So yeah, I don't think coppers appreciate
Thanks
that.
for coming back. What you need?
I need to sell stuff.
Alright, here's what we got today.
Even if it's called buying with you. There we go. Let's get rid of that. Oh, that's... I thought this was a sword. It's part of the drum set. Whoopsie. Yeah, let's get rid of the machete. Oh, I didn't look at the stats, actually. That seems to be... Oh, this gets a bonus adjustment already for having... Okay, let me make that clearer. Normally, I think its damage potential is... Lethality is 10 and damage potential is 33 or so? Yeah, your base damage, I think it's raised by 3 and feat adjustment is 1 for lethality. That's because its melee combat requirement is 4 and I have 5. So, which is why it gets the stat as equal as the katana, but So, we got a lot of guns here. 88 bucks. Got a shotgun, which is only 44 bucks. This is 70 bucks. I think it's time to get rid of this. And I think it's time to get rid of you. Because you didn't do a lot of damage. You have You have a lot of damage potential, even if I do not have at all the requirements to use you. Wow, that is some damage potential. Yeah, let's sell you as well, just to be sure. And this comes from, I think this is the gun that the vampire hunters use. So let's keep that. We can get some ammo for that quite easily. Alrighty then. That is settled. Let's have a small conversation with the police, unless we can get some blood very quickly first. A little, just a drop, just a hint of it on my tongue. Oh lady, you, oh wide is the bum over there. You were gonna be my victim, but then you showed up and you taste so much dirtier, but you're gonna be a victim. Oh. Stop dirty, go to my mouth. Some blood. So, oh, coppers are gone. Well, you can still get in here. Let's hope that they think that that is a lightning effect. Yeah, they're gone. They didn't leave the door even locked. Oh well. Hey, I didn't do it. You can't blame me. You got no evidence on me. You got nothing on me, copper. Nothing. Alright then. And I guess with that, we're going to end the episode. Blood. I can hear it in his veins. I thank you for watching. This was VTMBA.